Hey guys, William Fletcher here, and let me just say that I am really excited to get this out to you because, you know, I think this is something that could be life-changing for some of you and give you that opportunity for the big break that a lot of you are looking for. So, what I'm going to be covering here in this training, this free training, is going to be how to go from zero to $5,000 a month with membership sites. Now, for some of you, that may sound like a monumental goal right now. But as we go through this training and we start to break things down, I really want you to look at the big picture and kind of see how all this goes together and really see what's possible and how you can set this up in your own business. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here is I just want to give a little bit of introduction on membership sites. Now, most of you watching this probably know what a membership site is, so I won't go into real in depth about it, but what I want to talk about is some very important things about membership sites. First of all, guys, it's a recurring income, meaning that when you set up a membership site, you're going to be paid month after month to continue running that site. So when somebody signs up for your membership site, they usually sign up for either a fixed term or they sign up inevitably until they cancel their membership. So it's recurring income that you're going to make every single month once you get it set up. The next awesome thing about membership sites is that they are predictable. With so many models online, it's hit or miss. It's a one-time thing. With membership sites, it's, you set them up, you know how many members you have and how much you can make from that site. So with that in mind, with the membership site, you know your numbers, and then it's all about formulating a game plan and creating a roadmap to get there. So at this point, I kind of want to break it down and show you exactly, what it takes to get to 5,000 a month with a membership site. Those of you starting from scratch, thinking about making $5,000 a month from one site probably sounds like a big deal to you, but as we start to break down these numbers, I really want you to see what's possible and think about, start getting your brain thinking about what you could do, to make what I'm going to present to you here today a reality. So let's get right into it. I want to break down some examples and just show you, how the math works, how the numbers work to go from 0 to 5,000 a month with a membership site. So the first one I want to break out for you is, $5,000 equals 500 members at $10 a month. And what I want to point out is, 500 members might sound like a lot, but guys, in all actuality, 500 members is not a lot. If it's a $10 price and all you got to do is get 500 members to make $5,000 a month, that starts to break things down. That starts to become a little bit easier to look at than just $5,000 as a whole, because you're breaking that $5,000 to $10 a month, and now we just got to find 500 people to take us up on our membership site to get there. And then you could look at it like this. $5,000 equals 50 members at $100 a month. Or then you might say, $5,000 equals 100 members at $50 a month. And guys, none of these are big numbers. 500 members may sound like a lot. 50 members definitely doesn't sound like a lot. And 100 members, that doesn't sound like much either. None of these are big numbers. And I want you to think about it this way. If you gave everything you had and put all your efforts into one membership site that you focus on building and growing, driving traffic to, putting in new content, really keeping your members happy so that, they talk about the site, their friends start joining in. When you think about it that way, if you were to take all the time you spent building your online business, focusing on one method, one model, putting all your efforts into it, you know, it's not hard, guys. If you put all your efforts into this, you could easily get to 500 members, and you could certainly get to 50 or 100 members. And it's the beauty of this, guys, is you know your numbers. If you want to make $5,000 a month, you plug in a formula just like this. You know what you're going to charge for your membership site. You may not charge $10 a month. You may not charge $100 or $50 a month. Or maybe you're just looking to get started and make your first $1,000 a month online. Well, you could break down these numbers any way you would like, and then that becomes your goal, that becomes your target, and that becomes, the roadmap. You got to build that roadmap to get to where you want to be. So in all actuality, $5,000 a month is completely arbitrary. That's something that a lot of people shoot for, but you can base this around your goals. Whatever your goals are, whatever it is, that you're trying to do right now, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you can lay the numbers out that way, know exactly how much you want to make per month, know exactly how much you want to charge, and then you can figure out how many members that you got to go out there and attract and get signing up for your membership site every single month. So how do you get there? It all starts with finding a profitable market. And guys, I know it's the cliche thing that you need to go out there and find something that you're passionate about. And to an extent, I agree with that. But at the same time, you got to go out there and find a profitable market, something that is a proven winner that you could go into and know that a membership site in that market would work before you even launch it. Because otherwise, you're just wasting your time. If you go out there and create a membership site on a topic that's not a great seller, or on a topic that's not going to get people interested in joining, then there's no reason to put in all that time and effort. So you want to go out there, you want to find a profitable market, find something that's a proven seller, and go out there and start your membership site on that topic. Now, in my membership site excellence program, which I'll be talking about a little bit later, I go out there and I show you exactly where to find these profitable ideas. But even without that, guys, there's some things that you can look for to be able to identify quickly whether it's a profitable market, whether people are buying things in that market. And it starts with evergreen niches. You don't want to go out there and create a membership site on something that is a trend, something that's going to be going in a couple years, or something that's constantly evolving. And the reason is, guys, you want to set up a membership site that you can profit from for years to come. If this is your one focus, the one thing that you put all your effort into, you want to make sure it is an evergreen niche that is going to continue to pay you over time. Yes, there might be some things that you got to change, or some content you got to swap out, but if you focus on evergreen niches, a lot of stuff stays the same. A lot of the same techniques, a lot of the same principles, a lot of the same information applies when you're using an evergreen niche. Evergreen niches, people are always going to want to lose weight. People are always going to, want to work out. Those kind of niches are evergreen. Those are going to be the kind of things that people constantly want to know about. Some of the principles may change here and there, but a lot of them stay the same. So that's when we create our membership site. We want to focus on something that is evergreen, something that is solid, and something that's going to last for a long time. Now, the next thing we want to look at is whether there's a lot of products being sold in that marketplace, because that's an indicator that it's a great niche that's proven to move products. You wouldn't want to go out there and create a membership site on something that people aren't already buying. If people are buying books, if people are buying information products, those are a good indicator that people would also be willing to invest their money in an awesome membership site, which, if that was your only goal, your only focus, and you put everything you had into it, you could go out there and create the best membership site or the best content for that marketplace. And that's what this is all about. So if things are being sold in the market, then you know that it's a profitable market and it's a great potential to create a membership site on. Okay, now I touched on evergreen markets a little bit already, but think about things like this, guys. Personal development, people are always going to want to lose weight. People are always going to want to be in shape. People are always going to want to be productive and always improve. So personal development's a great evergreen niche. Make money. People are always going to want to know how to make more money, whether it's in their job, how to get promotions, whether it's make money online, make money blogging with affiliate marketing, SEO, all these different things. These are evergreen markets that people always want to continue learning about. And then relationships, people want to get their ex back. People want to know how to please their partner and all these different things. Relationships, make money, and personal development are evergreen markets that people are always going to be interested in and something that are great to create membership sites on. Now, once you've done your research, it's about choosing your platform, and this is how you get the launch started. This is how you get the ball rolling once you've chosen your market. So, people want to get real complex with this. They want to go out there and find those expensive membership scripts or the scripts that are so hard to set up. Believe me, I've been there. I've set up many membership sites, some successful, some not. And sometimes the tech behind a membership site or all the content that you create up front can be a real drag. It can be tough. And if you're not real technical, that kind of stuff can be really difficult. And what I want to share with you today is it doesn't have to be that difficult because you could go out there and create a membership site completely on Facebook with a Facebook group, setting it up as a private or a group that's not seen in everybody's feed. You could do it that way. You could do it with your own website. That's where we get into the more technical stuff, which you may want to stay away from if this is the first membership site you've ever created. You could create a membership site with something as easy as an autoresponder, guys. Setting up an Aweber list or a get response list or whatever autoresponder you're using, you could deliver your content directly through an autoresponder. Now, some of you might be going, well, that doesn't sound like a great membership idea. Well, why not? Once you set it up in an autoresponder to auto deliver your content, which is essentially drip feeding, which is what most membership models are based on, where members get content over certain intervals. Maybe they get one lesson a week or something like that. You could do all this within an autoresponder. Now, in the emails that you send out, you may deliver all the content there, or you could, send them an email each week that sends them to a page on your website that has a video training. And the only people that know that page on your website are the people who've signed up for your membership. And you could even password protect those pages in WordPress, and that's built-in functionality. That's not something that you need a fancy membership script for or anything like that. That's built-in functionality that you could easily set up. And the next one there is a membership platform, and those are the ones that can be tough. The S2 members, the Optimized Press, and all these different plugins that you can use to create a membership. But if that's something you're comfortable with, you're comfortable with the tech side, those can be great options as well. So then you have the content. And the beauty of a membership site is there's so many different ways you can do it. A lot of people, when they think about a membership site, they think about logging into a members area, and then there's, just video after video or page after page full of videos. And the truth of the matter is, guys, you can create a membership in a number of different formats, and some of the ones I'm going to talk about, you probably didn't even realize that these were memberships. You've probably heard of these types of things. Like this first one here, mastermind groups. A lot of people don't think of that as a membership, but mastermind groups are a great way to create a membership. If you're knowledgeable on a certain topic, You have some valuable information that you can constantly share with a group, train them on, and then have them work together and administer that communication between group members and answer their questions and things like that. A mastermind is a great membership model. Essentially, people would pay you every single month to be part of your mastermind. And this is something that's easily can be set up on Facebook. If you want to do a more advanced model, you could, set up something with the forum or set up something in WordPress with something like BuddyPress. But if you wanted to go the mastermind model, that is a great membership idea. A lot of people are doing it. It's very successful, and you can do it right inside Facebook with Facebook groups. Very, very simple. Um, the other kind of content you can create is videos, and this is what most people think about when they think about a membership site. You could go on your website and you create videos that go out to people every week. It can be drip fed, or you can give them access to a full-blown video area where you update videos as time goes on, or maybe it's just a one-off membership where they pay you up front and they get access for as long as they want. But the key thing here is that you're creating content for your members. The next one is emails. Like I talked about a little bit earlier, you could do a complete membership model that works with an autoresponder. So you could have all your content being delivered via email. You could have the content within the emails themselves, or you could have emails that just send people to a page on your website where they get the content. You could be delivering PDFs. Maybe you have something where each week members get a new lesson delivered via PDF. This is great for people that don't want to go on video, don't want to do screencasts, or don't want to record audio. You can still create a membership site, guys. You don't have to follow the status quo about what you envision membership sites to be. A valuable PDFs delivered every single week would be just as valuable as videos or audio. And for some people, they would prefer that, because some people learn better by reading opposed to listening to audio or videos. Another model is group coaching. For some of you, that might sound scary, but for some of you out there who's been around for a while or very knowledgeable on a topic, you could start a group where you start coaching people, start helping people get results. And a lot of times people don't think about coaching as a membership model. Coaching sounds like it's its own thing, but with group coaching, you could set it up where every single month people pay you to get your group coaching. This could be where you deliver a training and do Q&A calls where people can ask you questions. It could be where you deliver a training and people are allowed to ask you questions via email or on Facebook. Or it could be group coaching where you guys just get together and discuss what's working, or just not have a lesson and just leave it up to the audience to ask you questions. So that's another model. And then guys, this is your business. This is your membership site. You can structure it however you want. You can make it a complete combination of all the above, or you can do one or two, or you can do just one. This is up to you. This is your business. The real thing here is that you got to deliver value to the marketplace. And you can do that with any one of these forms of content and create a membership model around it. And last but certainly not least is driving traffic. And the way that you're going to do this is by everywhere you go, everything that you do is going to be about value-driven content. So if you're trying to sell your membership site, you want to go out there and be putting out content that is very value-driven, very helpful, and very targeted to the type of people that you want to attract to your membership site. And this is all about building up your audience. And the great thing about this, guys, is, there's more than one way to do this. For some of you, maybe you have a popular blog that you could go out there and start using to build up your membership base. Maybe some of you have a Facebook group that has a lot of people following that you could use to launch your membership site. Maybe some of you love creating YouTube videos. And let me just point this out a little bit. YouTube videos are a great way to jumpstart people into your membership sites because you're already giving them videos where you're teaching them something. And this is one of the models I have used with a lot of success. Basically, you create little how-to YouTube videos that gives people great information. It's very valuable driven content, and then you just drop a link where they can get more, and when they click on that link to get more, it sends them to a page on your website that's promoting your membership. Another model that you could use to get traffic back to your membership site would be guest blogging. Maybe you're going out there, you're posting guest blogs on other blogs in your niche, and you're sending people back to a squeeze page where they sign up to get a free gift. And then once they sign up, you have autoresponders going out that is selling them on your membership. Or maybe you send them directly to the page that you're going to be promoting your membership site on. However you want to do it, but guest blogging is a great option to drive traffic, find your target audience, and get them back to your membership site and getting them signing up. And another great one here is forum marketing. You could go out there and deliver value in forums, and you have a forum signature link that's sending people back to your site where they can join your membership site. And one of the last things I just want to say about that here is, don't devalue this one. A lot of people think about forum marketing and they go, oh, that'll never work. That'll never work. There's no way that if I just go out there and, make a few comments a day on a forum, I'll never get the traffic I need to do something effective. Well, it's all about your effort. If you go out there to a forum in your niche market that's very targeted to the kind of membership site you're promoting, and you're really out there helping people. You're not just going out there and doing a couple sentence posts here and there. If you make it your mission to really go into those forums and help people and personally connect with them and show them, a better way, I can guarantee you guys, people are going to be clicking on that link that sends them over to your site where you're promoting your membership. And if you do this day in and day out, not only are you going to be getting clicks back to your website and getting people signing up for your membership, but you're also going to start building a reputation for yourself. You're going to start making your presence in another place, where you can build your audience. And that's a very, very powerful thing. Okay, so some of you right now might be saying, well, we've talked about this, creating this content, coming up with this membership idea and all this stuff. Well, what about a sales letter? How am I actually going to get people to sign up for my membership, And for some people, the thought of creating a sales letter may drive them crazy. They're thinking, no way can I do that. I can't write my own sales letter. I just can't compete with other copywriters out there, or they don't want to go out there and spend big bucks on having somebody else write their sales letter. Well, guys, what if I told you that there's many different ways that you can actually sell your membership site without creating a sales letter, without creating a bunch of sales copy? And that's what I'm going to break down for you here. So you see, guys, there's so many different ways you can do it, and that's what we're going to go through. So preview content. When you're out there delivering value and getting people back to your site, they could hit a page where they could see all the different modules in your membership site. And when they click on those to play them, maybe it could be a 2-minute video where you're delivering 2 minutes of very valuable content, but at the end of that video it says, hey, if you want more, upgrade to our membership, or hey, if you want the rest of this video, join our membership here. And that's where you give them a little bit more information about your membership. Doesn't have to be a full-blown sales letter. Another great way that works is using video looking images. So on a page you might have, what looks like 20 videos. That's all your membership site content. Now you could have as many videos as you want, but the idea here is it looks like your membership content. Well, maybe 2 of those videos are actual videos that people can click on and play. And when they play those videos, it's it's videos right from your membership site. It's videos that's delivering awesome content that's for your members. And then when they go to click on another one of your videos that looks the same as the one above, it looks like an embedded video, but when they click on play, that sends them to a page on your site that says, "Hey, sorry, this is for members only. Join our membership here." And that's a very powerful concept because it looks just like a video. The only difference is some of them are playable and some of them are not, and some of them are for members only. And that's a very powerful strategy that will get people signing up without creating any type of sales copy. Um, and to kind of piggyback on that, one of the best ways to do that with these previews and the things where they actually click on it is having your best content for free. You know, just as an example, you might have 20 videos that are in your membership site. Um, but the free ones that you give out for people that aren't members to sign up are some of your best content. It's some of the content that's going to make people super excited about your membership site. And I skipped over one here, the upgrade content. So um, maybe you've been on a blog before where you go through and read the article and they have one thing where if you share that article, they're going to give you a content upgrade. So just to make an example about this, let's say that maybe you're doing create a video on product creation. And you go through there and you deliver some awesome content in a video, and then below that video you have a button that says click here to download your product creation checklist. Well, when somebody clicks on to download that checklist, it says, "Sorry, this content is for members only." So you delivered them some awesome content, but in order for them to get the checklist, they need to upgrade and get the membership site. So content upgrades are a great way to do it. And the last one that I want to end off here with how to sell your membership site is it can be as simple as just communicating with your audience, asking them questions. What kind of things do they want to learn? This could be through your email list. It can be through your Facebook group. It can be on your blog. You could go out there and simply just communicate with your audience. Ask them what they want to learn. Ask them if they'd be willing to pay a monthly fee to get that kind of content. And then, based on the kind of feedback that you get, see what you should create your membership site on. And then once you get enough interest in that, send it out to them. Say, "Hey, you asked for it. Here it is." And you have a simple payment button that gets people to sign up and join your membership site. Okay, so once you've made it this far, what's next? After you have done all this stuff, it's all about just keeping your content updated and relevant. Now, if you did a great job of choosing your marketplace earlier, then you probably chose an evergreen market where, that's going to be something that people always want, and there isn't going to be a lot of changes and things that you're going to have to constantly update and change it to make things more relevant. Obviously, regardless of what market you choose, that's probably going to be the case at some point. But if you stick with the evergreen niches, keeping your content updated is usually pretty simple. And when you create it like this in an evergreen niche, you can let it run on autopilot because once you create the content, as long as it's still relevant, you could have people signing up to your membership site and have that drip fed to them maybe once a week, once every couple weeks, or once a month, where everything is completely hands-free, and all you focus on is driving traffic and building your audience and getting people signing up to your membership site. You could constantly add new content. Maybe it's an ongoing membership where each week you add a new training, or each week you do a webinar or something like that. And the beauty of this, guys, is once you get the core of your membership site created, you can spend the majority of your time just focusing on growing your audience. It's not something that you got to go out there and promote a new product every week. It's not something like that. It's something that you can create once, You can create the core part of it and spend 90% of your time on growing your audience, driving traffic, delivering valuable content that's building your audience. And you can spend all your time on that. And then another thing that you can think about is the launch and the relaunch. Maybe when you first launch your membership site, you go out there and you treat it like a product launch. You start getting affiliates and things like that. And then over time, as you keep building up content and making your membership site better and better, your membership site's going to get more credibility. You're probably going to start getting testimonials. You could have results from members that you could post. And once you start doing that, you could do a relaunch. You could launch it on places like JVZoo. You can launch it on places like ClickBank. You can launch it on places like Warrior Plus, and you could go out there and recruit affiliates. You have more ammunition. You could relaunch your membership site over and over as long as the content is still relevant. You're building on the content that you have in your membership site. You could keep relaunching this thing maybe once a year or once every 6 months to just get a boost of members here and there. And now you don't have to do the launch method. You don't have to do the relaunch method. But these are just another couple ideas that you could use to focus on growing your audience for your membership site. All right, guys, so we're about wrapped up here. I really hope that you enjoyed this training and really see the true power of a membership site. And I want to scroll back up here because I just want you to visualize this. 500 members or 50 members or 100 members isn't a tough goal, guys. If you were to go out there and put all your online efforts on growing a membership site, I have no doubt that any of you out there could create a membership site that could get 500 members at a $10 price point, or 50 members at a $100 price point, or 100 members at a $50 price point. I have no doubt in my mind that if someone put in the effort to do the research and find a profitable market, create the content, and start getting people over to their content, I have no doubt in my mind that anybody putting in a hard work, a lot of effort, could do this and quickly build up to $5,000 a month with a membership site. Now, the last thing I just want to mention before you go, if you want to get your first membership site launched without all the technical setup and massive content creation, I just recently launched a new product called Membership Site Excellence. Now, this probably sounds like a big pitch or something like that, but this is an expensive program. It's under $10. It's a new ebook that I just launched. It's great. It's going to show you how to launch your first membership site, and how to do it very easy with not all the technical setup that I talked about earlier. You could do it in a Facebook group or another method that I talk about in the training that's really, really awesome. It's really, really simple. And I even show you how to do it if you haven't created all your content for your membership site. And I actually recommend that you don't create all the content for your membership site before you launch it. So I'll leave a link for that below this training. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll try to help you out and get you started. So thank you so much for watching.